Good luck, Inal.
Hello, everyone. I know everyone is tired. I know it's like end of the day. I'll try to keep it short. I'll try to keep it a bit engaging. And yeah, my name is Inal. I'm gaming lead at Ton Foundation. And today I'm going to talk about gaming on Ton and engaging 900 million users worldwide. But before we start, I actually want to ask you a couple questions. The first one is quite simple. Who is doing anything related to GameFi or Web3 and gaming here? Okay, even not the majority. Okay, the rest you can leave. Nothing interesting is going to happen. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about things that we've done at Ton and with collaboration basically with Telegram to onboard users to Web3 games. And yeah, we all know Telegram. Who uses Telegram daily? Okay, everyone uses Telegram. Who plays games on Telegram at least once per week? Okay, there is still like room for improvement. So yeah, Telegram has like a huge audience, 900 million monthly active users. It grew 45 times in the last 10 years, a little bit more than 10 years. And this is a huge audience that you can onboard to crypto if you do everything right. And what is right? I'll try to explain what is right. This is basically a slide I was showing in December 2023. What this slide is about. I was saying that there is such a huge potential for games on Telegram and for games on Ton. I was saying that on Facebook, for example, 12% of monthly active users play at least one game per month. On VK, which is one of the biggest social networks still in some Russian-speaking countries, it was about 10%. In WeChat, it's even 30%, so 400 million accounts playing at least one game per month. In Telegram, again, this is a slide from December 2023, it was less than 1% playing games. And 6 months ago, I was saying, hey, there is such a huge potential for games on Telegram, so let's do something together. This was my message to basically to builders. And now what I'm showing usually is this slide. Like 6 months after, is like Notcoin with 40 million users, just like bunch of copies of Notcoin with similar mechanics like Arbuz Clicker, YesCoin. Basically, they have already 15 million. And Hamster Combat with 150 million, which is kind of insane. Who plays Hamster Combat? Okay. Nice to meet you, hamsters. Yeah, so I'm just saying that this is the current state, and this is basically how it was 6 months ago. And what is the secret sauce here? What we were doing basically for 6 months. Actually, we started with the definition of problems. What are the problems of Web3 now? And here I need your help. You can basically shout from your place, from your seat. In your opinion, what are the biggest problems of Web3 and games now? Scams. Okay, what else? Sorry? Bots? Wallets. Okay. It basically means onboarding, I guess, right? Okay. Barriers for people to come and start playing. Okay, scams, wallets / barrier for newcomers. What else? Hamster referrals. Okay, that's really a big problem because even in the chat for this event, I saw some people sharing their referral links today, so that was kind of crazy. What else? Go ahead. Not many mechanics. Okay. User experience. What does it mean? I mean, what kind of user experience? The game itself, or what? Okay, they're boring. Okay. What else? Anything else? Sorry? Fragmented audience. Okay. Interesting things that you have shared, but we basically, in our opinion, there were 4 main problems. And here are they. The first one, complex user experience. Everyone says this. I mean, basically I asked the same question at several events, not many, but several events, and everyone says that. User experience is really hard in terms of games itself. Next one is lack of effective onboarding. This is about wallets. It was mentioned several times as well. It is a bit hard to be onboarded to Web3 games. Absence of virality, it means that people do not share games with their friends. They just start playing, okay, they maybe continue playing, maybe not. And no good distribution channels, because we basically discussed it today that, for example, Steam does not allow you to have Web3. On Apple, for example, on App Store, it is still a bit hard to distribute games with Web3 mechanics because moderation sometimes is very harsh. So we basically discovered these 4 problems, and we tried to address these problems. And actually, Notcoin was the first product which tried at least to solve all 4 problems. And basically, this is going to be more about complex user experience and lack of effective onboarding if we talk about the Notcoin. It was basically the first viral social game to onboard millions of users to Web3. Who played Notcoin, by the way? Who earned something with Notcoin? Okay, who lost something with Notcoin? Just one guy. Is it like a joke or really? Okay, 2 people. Anyways, Notcoin was the first of its kind. Very simple game mechanics. Maybe sometimes boring. Maybe people were saying that, but at the same time, probably it was one of the best onboardings to Web3 ever existed. And Notcoin showed like a really big traction with 35 million users in 3 months. Now they have 40 million. 94% of people were invited by others. Basically, it was all based on viral things and viral mechanics. Daily active users at peak was 6.5 million, and they had about 8 million followers in social media. I wanted actually to add as a next slide numbers of Hamster, but I decided not to do that because they're going to be outdated in like 10 minutes. Why? Because Hamster, they have around more than 20 million subscribers on YouTube. 20 million, just think of it, on YouTube only. More than 20 million followers of their Telegram channel. And yeah, they have just insane numbers. But Notcoin was the first one who basically showed how it can work. And these are three like basic things that you can do with your game to onboard millions of users. Again, very simple onboarding. You just have to tap. It's viral. You have to invite your friends to be successful in the game, let's call it so. And there are competitions among KOLs and communities. This was quite important as well. Like, you have to build your game thinking of not only about players, but also about key opinion leaders and communities. So they have to be able to compete with each other and get some kind of benefit from competing with others. In Notcoin, they always wanted to be at the top just to get some additional traffic. And basically, Hamster is just, in some sense, it's just a replica of Notcoin, but there are other games with similar mechanics, similar types of mechanics, but the core game loop is absolutely different. For example, there is a game called The Pixels. Have you heard of The Pixels? Okay, couple people. Basically, they have 4.5 million of users, which is kind of like a really good number as well. Kardan. Have you heard of Kardan? Okay, a little bit more. They have 10 million users. Fancy Battles, as far as I remember, they have 3 million users. All of these games have absolutely different core game loop, but the basic idea is similar to Notcoin. Basically, these 3 things: simple onboarding, virality, and competition among squads. I just wanted to share this graph from, basically this is from Hamster, and you can see their growth. Just think of that. This is the growth that every project wants to see, right? Sorry, it's in Russian because the screenshot was provided by one of their team members, but it just shows like 42 million users at peak. It was like 2 weeks ago. Now it's even more. So these are really crazy numbers, and Hamster, they basically just re-implemented what Notcoin and other games were doing, but they also added one more thing. They started attracting users not only from Telegram, but from external sources as well, like YouTube, TikTok, etc. And that was like a genius strategy. Anyways, but there is no secret sauce. Again, you just implement very simple things, and you get millions of views. This is the state of games on Telegram right now. And actually, this is like a small anecdote. Before, we were like at Ton Foundation many teams approach us. They come and say, hey, we're building this game. And before we were like, okay, there is a team with 100,000 monthly active users. Quite decent game. Now when we see a game with 1 million users, we just think, okay, average game, very average game. We need at least 5 million users to think of this game as like a really successful game. This is the state of it. So I'm just saying that 6 months ago, we were talking about like Telegram is one of the best distribution channels that you can have, and you have to build something for Telegram. And it still is. It still is. It's one of the best places where you can build your game. Why? There are Telegram mini apps. Very basic thing, very basic explanation how it works. You, as a developer, you have a mini app, and you have access to a couple things. You have access to Telegram APIs and mini app APIs. Telegram APIs give you a bot interaction, so you can send push notifications to users. You can increase retention with that. You have mini apps API, which basically gives you authorization to your app. And there is like Telegram client itself with a very smooth UI. I think everyone likes Telegram because of its like user experience. And there is ton integration. There are different wallets on Telegram. Obviously, the wallet bot on Telegram is the biggest one. But yeah, this is what we get. What you get when you start building a mini app on Telegram. Yeah, couple advantages of mini apps. Instant launch, so users should not download anything. This basically removes one barrier for users. They download nothing, they just click a link and it opens, it works immediately. Mini apps basically just websites inside Telegram with some kind of integration with Telegram. So they launch this instantly. They're cross-platform. For developers, it is really easy to develop. So a single web application for all platforms, mobile, Android, iOS, any kind of desktop, etc. Notifications, very important thing, because you can send notifications through the bot on Telegram, and usually these notifications, they have higher open rate compared to native notifications for mobile apps. And last thing, viral mechanics. This is the most important part. If you have viral mechanics in your game, definitely you will get millions of users like immediately. Actually, I do not want to make this, I don't know how even to call it, this keynote too technical, but I just want to say that I thought that there are going to be more game developers, to be honest. I just want to say for guys developing something that to develop a game on Telegram, you don't need like special tech, or I don't know, you don't have to learn anything new. Any HTML5 game and even Unity games can be launched inside Telegram as a mini app. But think of how exactly you're going to use Telegram, how exactly you're going to use viral mechanics of Telegram to get millions of users. So yeah, Unity compiled to WebGL or just HTML5 game, you can immediately launch it on Telegram in like 10 minutes. And if you want to think of Telegram as like traditional distribution thing, there are a couple things you have to keep in mind. There are Telegram ads, so you can acquire traffic through that. There are Telegram game catalogs, let's call it, so like Playdeck, Gamey, so you can get traffic from different sources. You can retain your users through the bot, game bot, and by sending notifications. You can have viral mechanics by basically letting your users share invite links to their friends, and you can manage your community right on Telegram as well. There are like channels, there are chats on Telegram. So you have everything to launch a game and to make it successful. And I don't know, have you heard or not of Telegram App Center? Have you ever tried Telegram App Center? Okay, nice. So yeah, Telegram App Center is basically there was a video, but looks like it doesn't work. Yeah, Telegram App Center is basically a catalog of applications, and it works, perfect. So it's a catalog of applications which is becoming bigger and bigger. You can try different games here. You can be listed if you're a developer here as well. So yeah, and with basically Telegram App Center, we tried to solve the problem of discoverability for users. So users want to know about new games, and we tried to solve this. Yeah, basically, I made this video just because of that picture. The pixels, it's a battle between different communities, and one community decided to draw this, and they were successful. So yeah, and all mini apps, they can be open one on top of another. So there is like a really, really smooth onboarding for users. And wallet and Telegram. So before I was talking about like how we tried to solve different problems for game developers, how to be on board, and for users, how to basically access games, how to find them. Now, wallet on Telegram, which is, in my opinion, the most important part of all these problems that we found out. And what is important about the wallet, it is the simplest onboarding, in my opinion, to wallet which exists on the market right now. First, you should not download anything. Second, even if you want to have a non-custodial wallet, the wallet at Telegram does not force you basically to create a seed phrase, remember it, write it down somewhere, etc., etc. And it onboards you usually to the custodial part, which is like really easy to be onboarded. And then, if you need, you can start using Ton Space, which is a non-custodial part. And it is accessible from Telegram menu and personal chats. Couple numbers about, let's move to numbers actually. Just wanted to share these numbers. Right now, there are actually, again, numbers are a bit outdated because it was like 2 weeks ago. Now they have around 20 million monthly active users. Monthly active users, the wallet itself. Basically, Notcoin alone brought around 4 million on-chain users to Ton. Just Notcoin. Imagine what's going to happen when Hamster goes like on-chain. Now it's completely off-chain, but imagine what's going to happen. And yeah, this is one of the simplest ways how you can onboard users. And if you haven't tried, who uses wallet? I forgot to ask it. Okay, who has never tried the wallet at Telegram? Wow, I don't know what to think of. I mean, I have a proposal. Let's ban all these people from the next event, please. Yeah, you're not allowed to come tomorrow. Just kidding. So yeah, you have to try the wallet at Telegram because, again, this is one of the simplest ways how you can use crypto. And basically, you can buy with USDT some merch there, right? And you can do it with the wallet on Telegram. It takes just like 30 seconds to do it. Anyways, I just wanted to say that we tried to solve this onboarding problem with the wallet, and we were quite successful with that. And we tried to help developers, basically, with every single step, like with the development, given some documentation, given like tools how basically to develop your mini app. With user acquisition, I shared Telegram App Center, which was basically a thing to address this problem. And with monetization, you can use wallet, so your users can pay for different things. And that's it. That was like secret sauce. There is no secret sauce. Everything is like really, really simple. And with that, we achieved like really significant numbers. So again, what are the problems? Complex user experience. We tried to fix this with the wallet integration to mini apps. Lack of effective onboarding. This is about wallet itself and other mini apps as well. Absence of virality. Notcoin showed how it can work. Viral and simple mechanics. And there was no distribution channel, basically. I mean, I said that it's hard to distribute your apps through Steam or App Store. And we tried to mitigate this problem with Telegram App Center. And with that, we started getting 150 million users for one game in just 6 months. But my message here is, this is still just the beginning. If you have heard, I don't know, my speech 6 months ago, and you thought, oh, no, Telegram, it will take months to take it off, it took just 6 months. In the next 6 months, it's going to be even bigger. It's going to be at least twice bigger. And there is space not only for games, but especially for games. So if you think of building something cool, think of building it on Telegram. Maybe not even with the Ton integration. I should not say it on the stage, but I'm going to say it. Maybe you should think of building on different chains or on many chains, as some applications do, but consider Telegram as one of your main distribution channels because it pays off. Thank you.